What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be tearing into Nate's Jeep and do a little bit of work on it, so stay tuned. Let's get into this. So y'all saw Nate in one of the previous videos when we did a little walk around of this thing, but today we're going to be wiring up his winch as well as installing some rigid cube lights on the A-pillars. So stay tuned and let's get to work. Woo! Alright guys, so diving into this, Nate has the Badlands ZXR 9500 winch from Harbor Freight. Great winch, and he's already got everything mounted. So what I'm going to be doing is taking the solenoid box and mounting it up and then running all the wires to the battery. So let's dive into this.
Yeah, I'm real anxious to see what this is.
Which one are you putting in it? Holy crap.
Okay, here's the thing with subs. 70 bucks, 400 bucks.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right, so what Nate's doing back here, he's got this Kenwood sub that was in it, and what are you putting in now?
I'm putting in a JL audio. It's a shallow 12. It's a TW1, but this sub right here for shallows is probably like one of the best subs on the market that you can possibly buy. This is what I had in my truck. This one doesn't sound bad, so this is separate from the winch, but this is a great box for a Jeep, honestly. It's kind of small and it fits back here. And this is a good sub for sound quality, but I'm just trying to test out what I like better in case I want to upgrade the sub.
For sure.
But that's all I'm working on.
He took that out of this, which we'll probably do a walk around of that thing here soon. Show you what he's got. That's his truck, and then this is his Jeep. So I'm gonna let him get back to work on that. We're gonna get back on this winch. Got this thing pulled loose, so my goal for this is to run those solenoid wires up past here and somehow feed them up through this little void right here and get them to the battery. So let's see the best route for that. Probably be right here. That looks like a straight shot. Yeah, let's go with that. So we got the solenoid box mounted, so now let's get these solenoid wires bolted onto the leads here and get it all powered up. So we got our ground, which is down there at the bottom. So these are labeled with red, white, and black. No, red, yellow, and black, sorry. And going to put them onto their corresponding stud. Alright, so as well with the black ground wire down here, you have a small remote wire, which is the ground for this remote. So that's going to go to your ground cable down here, the black one. So I got all the leads on, and I'm gonna try to dress these wires up real quick before I snug all these down, just so they're not all poking up out everywhere. Let's loosen this up. Let's see if I can move all these down. Before I do that, let me feed this power wire down straight, because it's going to go up and around up here by this headlight. Okay, so that's down there. Let's feed this solenoid wires. 1, 2, and 3. Let's move these boots on there. All right. So we got everything wired up. So now we're gonna snug all these down. Hey, we got lights. You get everything wired up?
Yeah.
I want to hear it. All right, so we're gonna take a break, see what Nate's been doing in the back. So we pulled the grill off, and our goal for this, we've got all the wires dressed up and everything. Our goal is to take our power and our ground wire and feed them through that little hole right there, and then run them straight to the battery. So what we're trying to monkey with now is get that power wire through that hole and to the battery. And Nate just got it. Look, Nelly. Here. All right, to give y'all a little update, so we've got the wires ran up to the battery, and I'm gonna take the head strap off and just work on this off camera. Nate over here is installing the A-pillar brackets to get these rigid lights that we're gonna be mounting up. Get those things mounted, so he's gonna be working on that, and I'm gonna finish up wiring on this, and then we're gonna start on wiring up those lights to an A-pillar switch that he's got too. So I'm gonna get all this done. We'll catch back up when we got this winch working, and then we'll move on to the lights. All right, guys, so we ran into a little bit of a hiccup, and it's completely my fault. If I would have read the instructions, I would have found it, but instead of your ground cable running to the ground of the solenoid on the back of the winch, there is an entire ground stud down on the bottom. So it's completely my fault, and it explains why the winch was just sitting there clicking and not running. But we figured it out, so now let's get these wires swapped, add that one to the bottom, and then it should work just fine. Alright guys, before we get started on anything else here, we're going to plug this up to the battery and just mock up these lights to make sure I understand which each one of these little fast on lugs goes to on the switch. So we're going to do that just to make sure everything works, and then we'll get to hiding these wires and dressing it up nicely. Alright guys, so we got these lights mocked up and just ran out here loosely to this switch, and they work, and they're bright as crap. Holy cow. We will let's test these out when it turns nighttime out here. So now that we've got everything, make sure it works, we're going to run all these wires inside and get them mounted up to this switch panel here. So stay tuned, let's get to there. Alright guys, so we got this switch moved in here and get that hooked up, and we ran the wires, I don't know if you can see that, through the hole in the firewall where it would be if you had a manual where the clutch pedal goes through. So that's where we fed those through. So now we're going to get everything mounted up and tuck all these wires, and then we'll be done. Alright, so we got this switch panel mounted up and got 4 rockers. So Nate's going to work on putting all these bolts back in and dressing everything up, while I'm going to move up front and start dressing up all these wires and start hiding them. So we'll jump into that. Alright guys, so we got Nate's Jeep all taken care of, and it looks awesome. Those rigid lights are stupid bright, and the winch, can't beat old Badlands winch. So if anybody needs help being pulled out, or if he gets himself in a sticky situation, that thing's ready to go, and he's ready to light up the way in front of him. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next one. We might be putting some speakers in this thing. All right, guys, so this video isn't over just yet. So we just got some DS18 EXL 6.5. We got 4 of them, so we're gonna be swapping out all of the 6.5 speakers in this thing. Got 2 in the soundbar, 2 in the dash, and we're gonna swap those out and fire this thing up, see how they sound. So hopefully it'll be a whole lot clearer and sound so much better than what's in it right now. So stay tuned, let's get these things slapped in here. All right, so we pulled out the sound bar, so I'm gonna get these speakers swapped out while Nate is in here pulling the dash apart, trying to get those out, those boxes. So I'm gonna let him have fun with that. I'll take care of the easy one over there, and hopefully he can figure this stuff out, because I sure can't. So I'll do this easy one and let him deal with that hard one. All right, guys, so we wrapped up all these speaker installs. So we got the 6.5s in the dash, and then as well as 2 up here in the sound bar, and we're going to go out to eat, and we'll go to Texas Roadhouse per the usual. So we're going to go and we're going to listen to some music on the way, see how they sound, and we'll cut in a clip of it for y'all. So
like, comment, subscribe.
that's right. So we'll meet y'all and we'll see how these speakers sound. All right, guys, so we're in the Jeep and we're going to play a little music real quick, see how it sounds with the new speakers and everything. So we had to play uncopyrighted music so it doesn't get taken down, but let's see how it sounds.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch.
Yeah.
I hit the punch and hit the run till I hiccup.
They're a whole lot better than what they were before. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we'll catch y'all later. Alright, guys, so I made it back home, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. We got a lot of work done today on Nate's Jeep. So if you would like to see more content like this, make sure to comment down below of what you think, or if you have any other ideas of what I should do. I'm always open to new ideas. So make sure to like and subscribe on this video so I can keep on producing content like this. And thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one.